What does Muhammad mean when he says, if anyone leaves his Islamic religion, kill him?
Okay, what does Muhammad mean?
If anyone wants to leave Islam, he's free to go.
That is not true.
Miracle of reinterpretation.
Once again, beloved, you're welcome to u.s.a Media. My name is Butcher Steven, and let me tell you, actually, I'm having a book, and the book is almost ready. If you go to Amazon, you get some. I'll be getting me. It's actually a book that is debunking the assertions that has been made by the so-called atheists in our country, Ghana. I'll be getting Abraham Moshe and co. Seriously, this is very much informative, and it's actually going to help, most especially the students and also whoever really wants to get answers for atheists or deists or humanists and co. I'll be getting me, and it's actually going to be published, and surely it's going to help a lot. It's going to solve several lot of questions. I'll be getting me. Well, actually telling you that you have to take note of whatever is going on over here. Make sure to pen down whatever you're getting over here. If you have any question, make sure to drop it at the comment section. Make sure to like the program very well, and also help us in sharing the program. Subscribe to the channel as well, and surely there's going to be a time you're not going to see me here any longer, as I always tell you, because that is life. I'll be getting me. We do not we have to just reshuffle ourselves and sometimes and all that because of certain stuffs, and I'll be getting something positive, not something negative. I'll be getting me. Well, we taking a quick break, and we're returning to David Wood. He's actually going to help us with what Muslims do, the miracle of reinterpretation, how they reinterpret biblical passages and also Quranic verses. You're welcome back, beloved. Shall we quickly go to David Wood?
What does Allah mean when he orders his followers to fight those who do not believe in Allah?
This question was based on Surah Al-Tawbah, ayah 29, that is Quran chapter 9, verse number 29, okay, where the Quran actually tells Muslims to never befriend Christians, okay? Those of other faiths, you need not to befriend them, you need not to be friends with them and all that. You have to see them as your enemies if they don't want to become your inmates, or if they don't want to become Muslims. So Islam actually talks of or teaches of by forcefully soliciting people, or by forcefully snatching people, or by forcefully detaching people from their religions and all that. Even if it's your mother, your son, it's your daughter or your father, your grandmother, whosoever the person may be, it be them your relatives, your friends, or your closest friends or something like that. Sake of the religion, you have to just avoid them. Okay, even if you have to take their heads down, you have to do it. That's the reason you see suicide. You hear of suicide bombings and subway bombings and all that. Even what Hamas is actually doing with Israel is exactly what Muhammad did. So it's the epitome of what their prophet Muhammad did. Well, okay, how will the Muslim answer this question?
He clearly means that Muslims are only allowed to fight in self-defense.
David Wood, what do you say about this interpretation?
Miracle of reinterpretation.
Exactly, miracle of reinterpretation. You see, the Quranic verse is it's something that is plain. It isn't proverbial. You understand? It isn't a proverb. It isn't. Yes, it isn't something that is that is hidden. I'll be getting that needs some private interpretation or something like that. No. But rather it's plain. The Quran speaks in plain terms. There isn't anything like proverbs in the Quran. Okay, Muhammad wasn't like Jesus Christ, who would be sometimes speaking in parables or something like that. There isn't anything like those parables in the Quran. I'll be getting. Perhaps you will pinpoint some parables in the Quran to me, but they are something that is very funny. I'll be getting me some one or two of them, but there isn't anything like that. This is actually in plain terms. It's something, it's plain. It's actually telling the Muslim to just literally fight Christians or infidels or people who do not actually believe in the Quran or in the Allah or in their prophet and all that. claim La ilaha illallah wa Muhammadan Rasulullah. So was Muhammad the only prophet of Allah? Why do I have to do this recitation before you see me as a person who is worshiping God? Well, what next, David Wood?
What does Allah mean when he says that Muslim men can beat their wives into submission?
That's a very nice question. And what's the response from the Muslim?
He clearly means that Muslim men are only allowed to tap their wives gently with a toothbrush.
Look at that. The Quran actually says, is it in Surah An-Nisa, ayah 34, that the Muslim man is allowed to beat up their wives, okay, beat them into submission. If you see them to be, to be insolent, if you realize, or whenever you realize they are actually not complying by your commands and all that, make sure to beat them, okay, into submission. This is exactly what the Quran says. Is it in Quran chapter 4, verse 34? And did you get the interpretation the Muslim actually gave? Yes, that's David Wood making himself a Muslim. I think we were seeing an ex-Muslim or something like that. I'll be getting me. So the Muslim will tell you, no, it clearly means that the husband has to tap their wives gently with a toothbrush, but that's exactly not what the Quran is saying. And I think Abraham Moshe had a debate with Malam Hafiz Buhari, and surely Hafiz Buhari, when his reader was actually reading this passage from the Quran, and he had come to the portion where it read, beat them. Okay, beat them. He was like, hey, pause, read it well. Hope you get what I mean. That's exactly what the Quran is saying. And yes, his response actually pointed out the idea that indeed he acceded to the fact that yes, husbands are to beat their wives. So if you go to Islamic countries, that's exactly what women are facing in Islam. Hope you get to me. Katrina actually shared his pain, okay, when he had he was drenched into marriage by unknowingly, or let me put it that in a trickish manner with Muhammad Ali. I'll be get to me. She said that he had influenced her, he had coaxed her, he had flattered her into believing that surely the moment she becomes his wife, he was actually going to allow her to practice her own religion, her own belief, and all that. But even when she was taken to Middle East, whatever they did was in Arabic. Katrina said that she heard nothing, and before she realized, she just was told that you are now married to me. And whenever he got angry with her, he would beat her by basing on a Quranic passage, that's Surah Nisa, ayah 34. And I think I'll find time to read this message from Katrina to your hearing. So if you are a Christian woman, you have to be very careful. I'll be getting me in your relationships and all that. Well, what next?
Miracle of reinterpretation.
Yes, exactly. That is a miracle of reinterpretation. Okay, what next, David Wood?
What does Muhammad mean when he says, if anyone leaves his Islamic religion, kill him?
Okay, what does Muhammad mean?
He clearly means that if anyone wants to leave Islam, he's free to go.
You see, another miracle of reinterpretation. He says he clearly means that if anyone wants to leave Islam, he is free to go. That is not true. It isn't true. Okay, so I think this must sound as warning to all you out there who convert Muslims and you make it plain, okay, you make it ostensible, like you want to show it on social media. I think you don't see people doing that. I'll be getting with me. So if you've ever preached to a Muslim and surely you've been able to solicit them, or if you've been able to proselytize them into becoming Christians, you don't have to sound alarm. I'll be getting with me. Just give thanks to God and all that. You don't make it plain. Don't make it ostensible, because it's haram in Islam. Okay, if a person was a Muslim, they were born into Islam, and surely they converted into Christianity, they are not allowed to do that. So in Islamic countries, people like this would be killed. Okay, they would be eliminated. And there has been several lot of testimonies out there. I'll be get people that actually wanted to leave Islam, and most of them got caught and they were killed, and most of them actually survived several lot of attacks or persecutions and all that. I'll be get to me. So make sure to not ever make that mistake. Well, David Wood, what do you say about this?
Miracle of reinterpretation.
Yes, exactly. That's a miracle of reinterpretation. We ended up here. Yes, Muslims actually do claim that Jesus Christ cannot be God, and that's exactly what David Wood is helping us with some understanding on. I'll be get to me. That's exactly what David Wood is helping us to do over here. We actually ascertaining for sure that yes, Jesus Christ is God, and he gave us in the previous lesson some passages in the Bible and also some passages in the Quran that really assert that Jesus Christ is God and he's equivalent to Allah Muslims worship. I'll be get to me. Yes, Muslims do actually create some interpretations for themselves. Yes, because the Quran actually, I tell you always and every time that everything about the Quran tells us for sure that Muslims are not even having a complete accurate Quran today, and even the Quran they claim they had from Muhammad doesn't exist today. So the assertion in Surah Al-Buruj 21 and 22, Bal huwa Quranun Majid fi lawhil mahfuz, all these assertions are lies because the Quran isn't with Muslims today. I'll be getting to what actually they have in today were given them by people that were called the readers. I've been giving you this book, and I'm actually going to give it to you again. The book with the appellation Islamic Encyclopedia. Okay, Cyril Glassé, the concise encyclopedia of Islamic history, page 324. That is the bibliography and the footnote I've given you, so you can cross-check. I'll be getting it. It was written by a practicing Muslim. Okay, a practicing Muslim. It is the Islamic Encyclopedia, and it gives this kind of information. It tells us of why you do not have the Quran that was actually given by Muhammad. Okay, that's a claim, it's an assertion that he was giving something from Allah, but that Quran does never exist today. You having something that was given by a mere man. Well, we ended up here, and shout out to everybody. Greetings to you, Uncle Sam of Toronto, Canada. Mama Esther, may God richly bless you all for helping us in watching and sharing this program. Brother Ken Biney, F. Biney, may God richly bless you for helping us in watching and sharing this program, and brother Daniel Dankwashin Shen of Palermo Church of Christ, Italy, Mr. Williams Pasti of Palermo Church of Christ, Italy, may God richly bless you, and all of you there in Westco College, Campus Church of Christ, may God richly bless you for helping us in watching and sharing this program. KSTU, KNUST, may God richly bless you, and also UCC, and also all of Tamale East, Central, West, and South Churches of Christ. Peter Dasan, may God richly bless you. Peter Siama, may God richly bless you for helping us in watching and sharing this program. We're ending up here, and we continue some other time. Bye-bye.